All right, hey everyone, Eggman here with Dane, who ended up taking undefeated first place, at least in Swiss, for the first day of the Kansas City Collecticon Regionals with SS3 Reboot. How are you feeling about that?
You know, it's pretty good. I'm trying my best to not be the boy who cried next time.
Yeah.
All my most recent tops, I've told everyone that I've been upset about it, and I'm going to go next time. So I'm trying not to be the good boy who cried next time by winning tomorrow in top 4.
Yeah.
But obviously, Ada was great. Played a lot of really great players, including you. So.
Yeah, it's super good, and I think this is a good meta call against a lot of things that are going on. Blue got a lot of like big boss monsters, and ramp is still just a good thing in this card game. So let's go through what made you choose SS3 in the first place.
So I've been playing this deck for a long time. I'm a control player at heart. I want to like tap cards to I want to play a creative defense. So either I want to end your turn instantly, or I'm trying to like use beans and D-magics and Xeno super combos in really unique ways to like go around my opponent's turn in either ways they weren't expecting, or at least in ways that they can always see coming but have no answers to.
Yeah.
And so being able to be creative defense is really what I live for.
Sure. And I think we all know what the leader does, more or less.
I mean, yeah, you ramp. Hey guys, you know, I lose a card to crit a life. Pretty tough, but on the backside, I restand, I swing at 20.
Yeah.
Restand a whole lot of energy.
And you still get to play Hatch, which is still probably one of the best secret players. Yeah.
Several people asked me to play if I was playing Goku, and I said no.
Nope.
Goku is an excellent card, but there are going to be turns where Hachiyak just gets me to the next one, and then I tap 6.
Yeah.
And so Hachiyak is insane, buys turns. Other best card in the deck.
Yep.
Boo. This is really the hand filler. Over the course of the turns, you stop charging, you start drawing with Boo. That's an extra +2 every single turn. You just really fill your hands, and then I don't even have to go over the defense that this card just provides.
Yeah.
And pressure, honestly, is a 20k double.
And you can play it a turn early, which is always...
Yeah. This card.
Oh, 4.
All the other topping lists play it at like 2.
Yeah.
This card says draw 4. I don't understand why you wouldn't be like, and then it's a 30k that restands, and if it lives through another turn, you just like get so much value off of him. He's ridiculous. Draw 4 is insane. He's like the stabilization.
Yeah,
I usually tell people the first one stabilizes you and the second one wins the game.
Yeah.
That's usually the actual truth of the story.
Yeah.
So.
When we played, you dropped that. I'm like, oh, I've lost.
Yeah, right.
Great.
We were playing this really close match, and he's like barely couldn't kill me, and then I wasn't gonna be able to kill him, but then I just go Vegeta, draw 4, and I just pick up a bunch of cards.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, cool.
The first new thing from the new set is Goku.
Wow, crazy.
Another tap 6. Sometimes tap 4. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Most of the time tap 6 though.
Sure.
That's when your board's empty, or when you have no cards in your drop area for battle cards, and they're all extras or unisons.
Yeah.
But play it. It's got deflect and barrier, so it's like your go-to choice against blue. It board wipes or like near board wipes most of the time, draws 1, and then it restands, and it switches itself and an energy back to active mode. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. You just our turn, right? Like it's just
This will be our
turn.
Effect, yeah.
My turn, part 2.
And speaking of the our turn cards. Wow.
It says no longer your turn. Like,
this card is so insane. I think people need to really learn how to swing through it properly like you did today.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you have to know that sometimes an energy isn't worth not getting that swing through.
Yeah.
Because, like, this card's insane on, like, turn 3, right? Your opponent just can't go through it.
Yeah.
But on turn 4, 5, people can kind of start sacking
energy.
Just
like, a little bit.
And it still costs 4, so, like, if I restand only 4 if he's not out, and I tap out for this, yikes. But obviously, killing energy to attack, really insane. Goku.
Love this guy right now.
Yeah,
he's so good.
This card's so crazy. There's not a lot of barrier removal, like, unanimous, like, with no choice, because he's a 6-drop, right? It's a lot of, like, 3 and less or 4 and less.
Yeah.
But 6 is insane. He's just a negate. He becomes a triple, so these two are like, and Boo, they melt unisons. Oh my god, my opponent's 6 unisons, they're not around for another turn.
No, not at all.
So another 110k, actually super relevant, so very nice to have. And then just 3 baby Gohans. Again, people were running like 4 this, maybe 2 or 3 Gokus, and then no Gohans, and I'm like, guys, it's just 1 more floodgate.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it gets hit by more stuff, but it's another floodgate, and they have to start answering floodgates somewhere, and that's just more cards and more answers out of their hand.
Yeah.
2 monkey, you just win the game sometimes with it.
It says you win, like literally on the
literally
card.
says winner.
It says winner. Done.
And you know, it's like the ignore barrier, whatever. It just says so much. And honestly, the counterplay is also super useful. There are a lot of times where you just pass with 5 and then they try to go for a bomb. 4 Calamity Challengers. This is kind of new. I know everyone else was on it, but I didn't feel like in my style of tapping 6 that it was really great. But now I just kind of use it as like my bridge turn. I used to play Kaba in the main, Now it's just bridging the turns, making sure I'm drawing. Most common use of it actually is the like turn 3 ramp or whatever, get to 3 energy, play it, and then I actually combo it off. So that way I can immediately Z-Awaken using the Vegeta black card.
Yeah, sure.
So important to get that up because you can stay at 5 or 6, but then that card just gets you to the right spot.
For sure.
3 God Seals in main. Honestly, super mediocre most of the time, but like when it's good, it's the best card in my deck. So like I can't not run it. Super combos. 2 Zeno, 2 draw. There's a theory that you could be playing non-mono blue cards, right? Draw Apes and play 4 Zeno, but I know I'm not lucky enough for that. So I play 2 Zenos as like my get me out of jail free card. You're gonna ramp hatch every once in a while. Maybe you need to grab a boo. You're not allowed to untap for whatever card.
Yeah, and it's tempting to run Overwhelm too, just to get this empty so you can play it but
it's just not worth it. It's so dangerous to be playing that game. So. And I don't mind tapping 6 for it. So. 2 draw super combos, Really great for pressure, filter handwrite. I have a lot of like 110 kids or dead cards because when you tap 6, you can't bean. So beans become dead very frequently.
Sure.
It's time for the extra cards. So just 2 token negates. Realistically, they're just kind of like the backup after everything else has kind of failed. If they have the answer for a floodgate, and then also, you know, maybe I don't have energy for Dirty Burst. This gets me there. 4D magic because I am playing blue. I need 1 more judge, so if anyone's got one, let me know.
Hit you up.
Great card. 4 Sensu Bean, same thing. It's worse in this deck than most, but I kind of just use it defensively most of the time. That's like all it's there. Occasionally, I'll like pay 1 and then swing around and then get the bean off just to get the extra draw or whatever.
If Sensu Bean's the worst card in your deck, like your list is good. Like
you're right. Insane. Like Soul Ring on sticks. 4 Beerus Destroys.
Hate that guy.
Pretty standard. Just bottom stuff like Vegeta rush attack all day. People were swinging with it, and then like some people started learning like, okay, I'll just activate main immediately. And I'm like, great. So I removed an attack just by including this card. Excellent. Draw. It's super defensive on the front side. So like when you haven't yet established Boo or a Floodgate, this gets you through turns. 2 main board Dirty Burst. I thought it was actually best of 3 today. I would never main this board this card ever if it was. Best of 3 or best of 1 pre-side. But 2 in the main. Man, I played 4 Sins today.
You played so many. It's
so, like,
easy.
So like it's just the great card. And then 2 God Slicing Kamehameha. It's one of those cards that like it's kind of like Trunks where when it's good it's like the best card in your deck, and other times it's just like kind of whatever. But like there's a lot of times where Floodgates you just go do this and then double beam back up, or when you're playing defensively against like a red deck that isn't playing it for free, you just do this to the crown and then it's gone and you draw 1, replace itself. So
for sure,
pretty sweet there. Just honestly, the whole deck is meant to live turns and fight its way through. All you have to do is make it through those first 3 or 4.
And like you do have those tools for it. I think like the biggest thing is that you don't have a lot of cycle most of the time. And so you have to really get the first pieces in your first couple draws, but then if you do, you're off to the races.
I have a theory that you don't have to high roll with this deck, you just can't low roll. Right? Any number of combination of these random cards, right? 2 Beerus Destroys and a Zeno Super combo.
Done.
Beerus Destroys and 2 Sensu Beans and a Floodgate will get you there. But sometimes you're just going to go 3 Sensu Beans, 6 drop Vegeta, 6 drop Goku, Pachiak. And you're like, crap, I got nothing here. So Z-Deck, pretty simple. So 2 Vegito, this card's crazy. Man, you know what's better than 1 barrier blocker? 2 barrier blockers.
And then you don't even have to search it. It's just
it's just always there. The hardest part is literally the 3 because like either I'm not going to combo steps and then my numbers are so big, right? Leaves 20, 30s. I'm not comboing super frequently, so it's good. This card, I know it's good. Didn't play it today. I just know that it's good. Triple duel or critical duel, eat their board 4 or 5 and less. Just strong. My kind of a tech card, it's not the best because like I do combo off the Trunkses more frequently than honestly any other 5K. But realistically, I feel like this could have been maybe the Goku, and then sometimes I could use that instead of the Calamity Challenger to cycle, right? Get rid of like a Bean or a Child's Army that I'm not going to use.
And I think having it cost 1 real energy means something. Like even
when
today,
I tap 6,
exactly. So I think going forward, I'm probably going to run one of the 1-drops just to have something to play for 1, because sometimes I just need to get it out there.
As a 15K, because they're basically all 15Ks except for Oolong, who's an Infinity K.
And
then Vegeta, this is the best card in all of the Z deck. Really insane.
It's weird how they start off with the best one.
Yeah, just pick up a life. And so like there's a real quick like theorizing, right?
Yeah.
If my opponent's if I'm at 6 and my opponent says I'm going to stall you, that's fine. Vegeta comes in and picks up the life.
Yeah.
If my opponent hits me to 5, not caring about it, then I can Vegeta if I don't want to ramp.
Yeah.
Or then I can ramp and I don't even have to care about it. So this card is just the amount of flexibility because like if my opponent wants to leave me at 6, I'm not gonna die from 6 to 0.
Yeah.
So I can just go, I don't need a Vegeta, whatever. Just leave it and do whatever and then just
Yeah, self-awakening without having to search it for 1 energy and 1's energy is just...
The 1 is so insane, and
Yeah.
that's what that Calamity Challenge is. Just play Calamity, combo with it, play that.
Yeah, for sure. And then,
Shiny Chill tokens here. Sideboard. It's a lot of additional copies of stuff because there's a lot of matchups where cards are better or worse, whatever.
Yeah.
One more Goku. This actually comes in against Gogeta. Not necessarily because like it stops their turn or whatever, because like they have a lot of 20Ks. But it's 1 more 10K, and every time you have another 10K in your hand, the 8-drop Gogeta becomes less and less threatening.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? Because all it is you can't use skills, but like, okay, super combo plus Gogeta, or plus a 10K and then 1 card. So you basically eat 2 cards out of my hand.
Yeah.
Which is like very good for 4 energy. So 1 more Monkey. The control matchups, the Blue Mirror would be a great one. Like there's a Janemba in the room today that did okay. So I would pull that in. Another Gohan. If I know they don't really have a great answer to it, likewise, I kind of pull it in against like Yellow because while they have Tyrannical Blow, at the end of the game, I have to start making the hand parity up because Yellow just draws so much, and this helps do it.
Sure.
Right, Ready to Rumble's early turn. This is the end of the game. God Seal. I'm gonna play a Cell player tomorrow, I think. 'Cause I'm pretty sure he's fourth place. So gotta have a 4th God Seal. Aggro decks. Played it against Sin. Brought it in against basically everything red. 2 more Dirty Bursts, wish they had matched. Whoops.
Yeah.
So now I've got 4 total. The Dirty Burst is just Red Sin, Gogeta, Cell 9 if I play against
there's so many decks it just hits. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah. So those are the additional copies. Then the actual sideboard. 3 Kaba, Proud Zenith. This card is, I used to use it as a bridge where it would go from turn 4 energy and then 5 energy. On 5, it wouldn't really have anything to do.
Yeah.
And Kaba would just draw 2, be dual 19.
Yeah.
And restand.
Yeah.
But now I kind of use it more just mostly for the removal effect, right? So I was expecting that against Yellow Trunks, right? I'm going to need to get rid of their guy. If I play against a Yellow deck that's playing Slug, this has to be in the game.
Yeah.
And so like it's just like an not unconditional barrier, right? 4 and less, but for the most part, that's really what's going to get me there.
For sure.
2 UI Goku the Unstoppable. This is the best art. It's so like the others are really great, but this card is
very pretty.
Wow. This is basically the respect card for like U7 because now that the new ultimate change is there, right? As soon as a ultimate card leaves, it's gone.
Yeah.
So you can play this against anything that's going to play Supreme Kai of Time, anything that's going to play Vegeta. It just does that, draws a card. It can't be negated in any area, so like Yellow can't deal.
Gets around deflect and barrier. Yeah.
So strong.
Yeah.
So really good. 2 East Kais for the Yellow matchups again. I only played Yellow once today, didn't draw into it, but it is a really good card against them, assuming it's not the Monkey. The Monkey is just...
I don't think anyone played the Monkey today.
I don't think there were actually any starter decks. Now that I'm thinking
I saw
Gotenks.
one Gotenks.
Oh, there was one Gotenks, yeah.
No Pan players either.
Pan is really... Pan is a really strong deck, so I'm kind of surprised by that one. And really low. So. And then lastly, a Jiren, kind of just the respect card for the Blue Mirror. Now that I have all my barrier blockers and stuff, Aandroidd 17 pretty rarely actually wins the game.
Yeah.
But occasionally you're going to be in a weird spot. Like it was kind of my respect card for SS4.
Sure.
Where like they get to 7.
Yeah.
They play Kale, bottom deck your whole board ignoring barrier. Play Goku, restand it all, and then play Aandroidd 17.
Sure.
That is like 9 damage. And Boo can only deal with 2 of it, like 3 damage total.
Sure.
So just kind of the respect to that.
Yeah.
Didn't have to play against Blue at all yet today. So
yeah, you played 4 Sin Shenrons.
4 Red Sin Shenrons, one of which was Red Blue.
Yeah.
I played against Cooler Mill.
Yeah.
I played against King Cold. And
Trunks
then
Future.
Trunks Cheetah, and then finally GT, which was my roommate.
GT, nice.
Gogeta GT.
Yeah, who's also in top 4, yeah?
No, he's got 9th.
Oh, 9th, okay.
But oh no, the 2 Minnesota players showed up and got first and ninth in Swiss.
Two invites and one maybe gatekeep.
Whoops. Hey, you know, we're bad people for denying people the chance to go to Nats. So,
for sure. But
yeah.
Any shout-outs or anything else before we end this?
You know, as always, everybody in Minnesota, you obviously for doing this, coming out in the first place, right? It's really great that we even got to have this, right? It's only like 41, 42 people, but it's the only thing we get in the Midwest, so I'm grateful to even be able to be here. Battlegrounds Cafe over in Minnesota. So I think that should be all, though.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate it, and good luck tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm going to win.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
It's on.
Oh, no.